Hello, everybody. Hi. Good to see you. Good to see the people that could show up. um, so you might have seen that for today. We're going to be doing some live recording sessions. So you guys can get a sneak peek at some future videos that will be edited and coming out very soon. I've already recorded like 8 or 9 videos, so I got 3 more I need to finish. So hopefully this will go well. Also, I figured since we're going to be rebranding the channel soon anyways, might be interesting if we go back to basics, just go use the old overlay and the old model, before we go change up anything. I figured we'd come in classic, Either way, it is certainly good to see you all. One moment as I switch over to the chatting section. I just need to go to YouTube at the moment. Let's see. I just need to do that. I need to find that. I think it's over here, isn't it? One moment. I need to expand the tab on YouTube. One sec. Probably should have done this before, but I was busy setting up other stuff. You can't do everything. Let's see. Okay, this one should do. Alrighty then. Alright, let's get back into it. Let's see, the chatting section. There we are. Hi, everybody! It's been a while since you've seen this model, huh? Well, I kind of thought, we go back to classics for a bit since we're going to be rebranding soon. Hello, everybody. Hello, Apathy. Well, the podcast went pretty good. It was actually quite fun answering so many questions about how I do what I do and everything. I will see you later, Chanel. I'm glad you could stop by, though. Anyways, so we have a few scripts we can cover today. Let me just pull them up. Let's see. I have a Google Doc with like a ton of scripts. So I recorded most of these already. Let's see. I have a does the hair look darker to me, or is it just me? I don't know. I think I did like some slight editing on the model because I had to I kind of like there was some stuff I didn't like before about it, but then I was like, you know what? Now that I'm better at editing models, I could probably touch up a few details. Let's see. We've got 3 scripts available, I believe. Yes, we have a one titled Healing Doubts. Yandere, sorry, I need to read the full title. Yandere's comfort for their insecure listener. That is option 1 so far. We will be getting to all of these, but I'm just giving you some options. Let's see. The Demon Seduction of an Angel Listener. This one is an M for M script, so because I got requested to do more of those, so I was like, you know what, let's do it. Let's see. We also have not a yandere, but sort of like an obsessive like detective that like over time develops emotions and falls in love with a android detective that falls in love with their partner over time. It's kind of a yandere-ish. I don't know. It could be interesting. Sensory VA Audios. Hello there. Hi, how are you? Let me just take a big old sip of water. Anyways, so those are some options I thought might be nice to, try out. Lurking new episodes of Thing just dropped on HBO. I need to go check it out. I just started episode 1 the other day. Hello, Aaliyah. It's actually been a while since you were in the chat. Let's see. Okay, so those are the 3 options we have for now. I have a lot more coming out, but I've already finished recording those. Like, here, if I can share my, let's see. Okay. Like, okay, here, let me try to add a window to share my screen. No, I can't. Okay. Well, I have a Freddy Krueger audio coming out. I have the Ghostface one. I have Yandere, lead singer. I also have a camp counselor one, which is basically just a Jason audio. Hello, Lux. Hello, Joanne. Sensory, Princess, Stella. It's good to see how many people are showing up today. But either way. So which one should we start with, guys? Do you want to start with the demon's seduction of the angel, the android's obsession, or the yandere who's concerned about their lonely listener? Which one do you guys think we should start with? Let's. I'm sorry, I need to type something. But put in the chat what you guys want me to put. What do you guys want me to do right now? Let's see, okay, got it. So I need to position the docs in case I have to read off the lines. Oh, by the way, I mentioned earlier that I will be rebranding the channel. So if you guys haven't heard about that, in about a month or so, I will be rebranding the channel. It's going to have a whole new name and everything, and on a previous stream, I did actually show some of the art and stuff. The reason it's taking so long is because I had to bundle a ton of art together, so it's not just me randomly changing the name. Like, it'll be new logos, new everything, pretty much. Let's see. I think we're gonna start with. Oh yes, the rebrand does indeed look good. I even mentioned it on the podcast because at the end we had like a section where we could shamelessly plug like future things. Oh man. Let's see. I think we should start this off with the angel audio. This sounds kind of fun. Seducing my little angel. Let's see. There's like a lot of there's a lot at the beginning for like setting the tone and ambiance. All right. Now we'll listen to the cringe of me attempting to sound seductive, which I'm not good at. All right, let's see. Okay, let me check my audio. Hello, testing, testing. Okay, it's coming through for the recording. Let's switch over to the other screen so we can you can do this. The gaming section. So this is the recording software I use. You might recognize it. It's very commonly used. It is called Audacity, and it is completely free. So if any of you are thinking about doing this or making audio role plays, Audacity. It's completely free, it's easy to use, and it's used by so many creators. And it's also perfect for editing audio. Let's see, let me see the first few lines. Well, what do we have here? Let's see, that be said. All right, so I kind of need to sound a little like aggressive and playful. Maybe occasionally throw in some mocking because you're an angel and I'm a demon and you're so uptight. Okay. I can do that. Okay. Just need to put that on, and I think I can get this done. Maybe one of these streams I definitely want to do an editing stream so you guys can see the process. It's very boring, but honestly, you know, if you guys ever want to do this, editing is a huge part of what I do. Let's see. Let me just need to put that on. All right, I think we can get started. So if you're using this, you know, big red button to start. Let me make sure it's connected to the right mic, recording device, voice mod. Perfect. Now this thing does slide sometimes, which can screw up my whole recording. I don't know why it does it automatically without me even doing anything, but it's a bit of an issue. All right, let's do this. Okay. Well, well, well. What do we have here? A lost little angel all alone in such a pretty little place like this? Don't be so intense. You look like you've seen a ghost, or perhaps something much worse, I'm guessing. Oh, relax, sweet thing. I'm not here to hurt you. In fact, I'd say I'm here to make things a little bit more interesting for you. Oh, well, there's that little angelic fire you have. You're right, of course, I don't belong here, but doesn't that make this little encounter all the more exciting? Okay, does that sound like the right voice? Gotta play that back. Well, well. You'll also notice that there's like an issue. It kind of feels like it's pushing. I don't know how to describe that. It feels like muffled and kind of a little intense. So what I'll tend to do is, I normally do this after the fact, but I'll just give you an example now. I like to do this, a high pass filter. I don't want to go all the way up to 250, but I will, I mean to 1000, but I will do 250. Let's see, you apply it, then we check it. Well, well, well. What do we have here? You'll actually notice the difference. Okay, let's see. Like, this is the original audio. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. What do we have here? It feels cleaner, right? But either way, I should leave it unclean for now so I can just do all of them in like a bulk. Oh, relax, sweet thing. I'm not here to hurt you. Relax. You also notice that there appears to be a lot of like background noise. Oh, God. I accidentally took my glasses off. Oh, God. There. My bad. I must have tapped the wrong key. Okay. Oh, relax, sweet thing. It also wouldn't be bad if later on I lower it because the volume on my mic is very intense. Let's see. Okay. Doesn't that make this little encounter all the more exciting? Okay. You've never met a demon before. Alright, let's do this next one. You've never met a demon before, have you? Well, I can certainly tell there's something untouched about your innocent little soul. Pure. It's almost a little intoxicating to be around. Corrupt. Oh, little angel, you misunderstand me. I'm not here to ruin anything. I'm simply curious. Well, I wonder, do you ever get tired of this? Of always being so good, so pure? Doesn't it weigh on you? All that light, all that perfection? Don't you ever want more? I don't know if that laugh at the end was good enough, but that Don't you ever want more? Feels weird with the laugh. Yeah, I'm gonna delete the laugh. Now, normally I can actually, sometimes I can do these audios in one take, like with just barely any cuts, and then I'll just re-edit the whole thing. But for now, I figured, you know, we'll go step by step so you guys can see the whole process. I might even show you guys how I actually edit a full video if you guys are interested in learning the actual editing process. I have it down to a simpler way of doing it. It's just a tedious way of doing it. Like editing can take half an hour. If it's a longer video, sometimes 2 hours of editing. Let's see. All that light, all that perfection. Don't you ever want more? Now, if I get closer to the mic, you will notice that I actually have like a, because I have asthma, so I have like a little issue with my breathing. And when I talk for long periods of time, I'll get a lot of breath in the audio, you know? So if you run into that issue, I don't have a, like the high pass filter I used earlier will generally get rid of it. But if you need to, like for example, if I get close to the mic right now, like see, we got some breathing effects. Then what we can do is we can go over to effects. Okay. Remember, this effect page is going to be your best friend most of the time. Effects. We don't want fading. We don't want pitch. What we want is noise removal, or in my case, noise reduction. Now we set the noise profile. So that way it kind of like, it takes a, for lack of a better term, it takes a shot of it, right? And it's like, okay, we're gonna hunt down everything that sounds a little bit like this, and we're gonna just lower it so it's less noticeable. And then once we've done that, we go to the audio itself. It won't get rid of it completely, but it will like lower it. We go to noise reduction again. It's already got the noise profile, so we just go, okay, this is the default. See, it shrunk it. And we can up the intensity, but I don't like to because it has like an effect on the audio. Do I use an inhaler? Yeah, I do actually. I own an inhaler, but I have like a few issues, like breathing issues. But I do use an inhaler, yes. That's all good. Let's see. Don't you ever want more? I hope the audio is coming through for this. Like you guys can actually hear what's going on. Here, let me make sure the audio is coming through. Don't you ever? Okay, so it is. Let's see. Okay. Don't you ever want more? Let's see. The demon's words are designed to plant seeds of doubt, subtly suggesting. Okay. Now, on to the next few lines. Well, of course you serve the light. That's what you're supposed to do, isn't it? Let me ask you, little angel. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to stray just a little? To see what the other side has to offer? Well, you know, heaven is lovely. I'll give you that. But doesn't it get boring? All that purity. No room for mistakes. No room for pleasure. And I mean real pleasure. Damn it. I don't like that line. That line didn't come out right. That feels like cringe. No room for pleasure. I gotta find a branching point now. It has to offer? I think we can cut this and just redo it. I didn't really care for that line because it felt off. So I'm gonna have to put the line in. It's because I don't know why, but sometimes I have a weird thing with me where what audio would this section be in? What type of audio is this? Oh, well, this is an M for M demon in angel script. The listener is an angel, and I'm a demon who's come to corrupt them. It's an M for M scripts because I got more. I got people who were asking for that. But yeah. Let's see. See what the other side has to offer. I do like the way that line came out. Let's see. What the other side has to offer. Heaven is lovely. Now, you don't have to go with the exact script. I myself tend to like ad lib a lot of stuff and just kind of, go with the flow. Like if I'm feeling the character, I'm adding a line here or there. As long as it doesn't mess with the overarching story, then it's usually good. Oh, but just FYI, this is my script. But if you are using somebody else's script, like if you go to the Reddit section where everyone gets their scripts from, and scriptwriters will share, keep in mind that some do not like it when you add little edits to their scripts, and like it all depends on the individual writer. Like I ran into an issue one time. I recorded a Yandere chase thing like through a steel mill. It was a whole thing. I recorded it, I was very proud of it, and then I uploaded it. And then the writer was like, "Hey, I don't like that you gender bent this. Can you like get rid of it?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, I'll get rid of it right now." But that was early on, so you always got to make sure to check what a writer is comfortable with. And if you're worried and if you're unsure about something, because remember, there are some things writers aren't comfortable with. AI arts, um, they're gender bending their script, making edits. I mean, at the end of the day, you're borrowing from these writers. You have to respect their wishes, or you should at least try your best to respect their wishes. To see what the other side has to offer. I know it sounds a little loud right now, but we'll edit it out later. I'm singing right there audio. So they don't do everything in one go. I can actually usually do these in one go. Like, that's why you'll see a lot of mistakes in mine. But today I want to show you guys how the whole process is done. I showed you guys a while ago how to make the covers, and now I'm showing you how to do this. And I even showed a writing session. It has to offer? Okay, so... okay. I mean, sure, heaven is lovely, I'll give you that. But doesn't it get boring? All that purity, no room for mistakes, no room for pleasures. Oh, come on. Don't you even want... No, messed up that up. I don't know why my brain... For pleasures. Yep, need to redo that. Definitely need to redo that. Heaven is lovely, I'll give you that. But doesn't it get boring? All that purities, no room for purities, purity, purities, purity. I can't speak. God, I'm horrible at this. Okay. One thing you'll notice is when I record, I tend to get embarrassed by my own mess ups a lot. So you will notice that I kind of cringe at myself. I had someone who continuously paywalled a video using my script even after I asked them not to once. Well, honestly, for a long time, I relied on scriptwriters, and sometimes I would get frustrated with their rules, and I'll be honest, but I always followed them. I would be frustrated, but I would always follow them because at the end of the day, this is a community. You don't want to step on any toes. As I've been writing, I've realized that there is so much credit that needs to go towards scriptwriters, because scriptwriters at the end of the day are putting their heart and soul into what they do, and VAs I don't think I'd be able to do what I do without a script. You saw my first few videos on this channel. I mean, I was just making up stuff off the top of my head. It was no substance, no story, nothing good. We can't do what we can't do what we do without scripts, which means we can't do it without script writers. So we should respect our script writers, please. To see what the other side has to offer. Anyways, let me redo this line. Heaven is lovely, I'll give you that. But doesn't it get boring? All that purity. No room for mistakes, no room for pleasures, real pleasures. I like that. Also, I might have got the click from my mouse. Let me just delete that last part. Now, I did write this, so keep in mind that there might be repeats, like, because honestly, it's hard getting a full 20-minute script. That's another reason you need to respect writers. If they can manage to get that many lines on a on a doc, that is amazing. Because keep in mind, every 100 words is like a solid minute of audio. I learned that from Cardlin. There was he posted a video a long time ago, which was explaining some of the writing process to keep in mind when you're doing this kind of stuff. Pleasures, real pleasures. Let's see. All right. Imagine what it would feel like to let go for a while. Just a moment. Sometimes I get tongue twisted. Imagine what it would feel like to let go. Just for a moment, obviously. To step outside the lines you've drawn so carefully around yourself. I like the way that came out. I really like the way that line came out. Okay. Let's see. Next one. Just no. See, if I'm clicked out here, it'll automatically start from this section. That's my bad. Oh, well, I certainly believe you're strong. I don't doubt for a second that you could smite me with a touch. But that's what makes this so interesting. Don't you know that strength has its limits, even for an angel? And I can see it in your eyes. You're curious, aren't you? You wonder what it would feel like to give in. Just a little bit. Am I comfortable with the way that line came out? Am I comfortable with the way that line came out? Oh, God, I have no idea. Okay, let me just recheck this. Kind of came out robotic with my recording for my laugh. Don't you know that strength has its limits, even for an angel? And I can see it in your eyes. You're curious, aren't you? You wonder what it would feel like to give in. Just a little bit. I'm comfortable with how that line came out, I think. Step outside the line. Okay, so on to the next one. One sec. Need to check something in the beginning. Well. Okay, that's solid. That coheres with the rest. Okay. I think that's good. Okay, wonder what it would feel like to give in. Well, it's interesting how you can still get in the mood to roleplay that character while streaming to people too. Is it hard to give an audience with an audience watching? Um, Listen, you need to understand. I've been told, actually, even before I did VA work, I've been told I'm a chameleon. If I want, I could just flip a switch. I've been doing characters my whole life. Whether I've been doing characters I see on TV or quoting guys, like I was that type of kid who I was like, oh my god, this character in this comic book is so cool. I'm gonna act like them. Listen, for the longest time, I didn't know who I was, and I didn't particularly like myself, which meant I tried to be other people. now I just, Now I'm better, and I kind of just developed a skill at it, Like to give in, just a little bit. But at the end of the day, you just need to allow yourself to be the character. If you want to be a sly, seductive demon, you can certainly be that. In fact, you can do whatever the hell you want. But if you want to be a psychopathic murderer who just wants to gut everyone with a knife, then you could do that too. And just a little bit. Let's see. Okay. I need to add a little space for the listener to portray their lines. Ah, but you say that now, but I can feel the doubt creeping in. I don't need to corrupt you, Angel. You're already questioning yourself, aren't you? It's not about falling, it's about exploring, about finding what lies beneath all that light you carry around. Don't you ever wonder what you're missing out on? I like the way that came out. I need to switch out my music. The song is getting boring. Oh man, what's that one song by Cage the Elephant? Let's see, which song? Let's go, Rainbow, nope. There was one song I used to listen to. No, not Come a Little Closer, Ain't No Rest, let's see. I will find that song one day. Ah, it's fine, I'll just go to my playlist. I have a playlist of older songs that I like to play. I'm kind of a fan of like old jazz stuff mostly, but I do listen to some rock music occasionally. I learned a lot more than I ever thought I learned today, and I'm still trying to wrap my mind around what I learned. Well, if it's the process, I can go over steps again if you guys want to learn some of that. I'll even show you guys how I edit in. I'll even show you guys how I edit in my sound effects and everything, and how I do the background. Let's see. Okay. Don't you ever wonder what you're missing out on? Okay, don't you ever wonder what you're missing out on? And the listener's heartbeat quickens, torn between the innate goodness they've sworn to protect. Okay, so. Just one step into the unknown, and I'll show you things you've never even imagined. I can make you feel things you've never allowed yourself to feel, and when you're ready, you can go back to being that perfect little angel. Do I like that? Did that feel cringy? And I'll show you things you've. I know it kind of sounds loud now, but I'll fix that later with the editing. The little angel. Maybe. Till tomorrow, for my mind clear for what I learned. I'm gonna make a edit of culture. Oh, thank you. If you do make an edit, make sure to tag me on Twitter. Let's see. That perfect little angel. Okay, perfect little angel line sounds pretty good. Okay, that's the end of Act 1. Now we move on to Act 2. I got this. I can see it in your eyes. You're tempted, aren't you? Even if you don't want to admit it, of course. There's a part of you that's curious, and I know that deep down you really want to give this a chance. Well, you don't have to keep lying to me. I'm not here to judge you. If anything, I admire your strength, your resolve. But even the strongest walls tend to crack under pressure. Yeah, I think I'll accept that line. But I changed up the last piece of the line, so I was unsure, but I think I'll go with that. Let's see. No. I don't like my laugh. My laugh sucks. Okay, so get that out. Okay. Tell me. That is just a habit at this point. I can't break that. I'm gonna add it in, I guess. Tell me, have you ever wondered what it would feel like To let go of all that little control of yours, to stop being so perfect all the time. Nope, don't like that. Feels like I was running out of breath there, which feels weird. Tell me, have you ever wondered what it would feel like? To let go of all that control, to stop being so perfect all the time, to feel something real. I guess. Okay, I guess I can go with that. Feel something. You guys like my laugh? That is surprising. I mean, you guys have said you like my laugh before, but I just have a weird thing with it because sometimes it comes out on the audio kind of crackly when it comes to recording. It makes it sound robotic, so it goes like, you know, because I go, and at the end I go, because that crack my throat. It's just a bad habit. I gotta feel something real. Okay, let's see. You say that now. At the end, I might edit out lines that seem redundant, but for now, I'm just gonna keep them to stick to the original script. You say that now. Oh wait, no wait. I have to give the listener space to actually talk. I saw that ping. I gotta be careful. Well, you say that now, but I can feel the uncertainty. I can hear the doubt in your voice, and I can hear the sound of your heartbeat. No one's watching, little angel. It's just you and me. And I'm certain that no one will know if you slip up just this once. I'm okay with that. I think my laugh actually added to that. I considered doing an accent with this one, but I wasn't sure, so I'm just gonna keep doing it the way I am now. Doesn't it get so exhausting being the perfect little angel? The guardian of hope? The flawless protector? Always upholding the light, always doing what's expected of you. Have you ever thought about what it would be like to be free from all of that? Just for a moment, obviously. Ma, I can't. I had a line for that, but then I started laughing. Okay, one more time. Oh, my angel, you certainly think you're free, but you're not. You're bound by rules, by expectations, by your duty. You've never really had the chance to feel what it's like to live without chains, to live for yourself. To live for yourself. I'm okay with that line, I think. Am I? No, I am. Okay. I'll live with it. Gonna go watch a few other videos and maybe RPS before I sleep. Okay. I hope you have a great day. Great day, sweetheart. Every time I drink water, my motto freaks out. Let's see. Okay, God, you guys should have been here last night when I was recording the Yandere audio. I was freaking out. Oh, man. I was, like, going full psycho. To live for yourself. Fun fact, when I record, I tend to move around a lot. It's just a weird thing with me. Helps me get into character. Demon steps closer, their voice drops to a hush. I have to do a whisper? Why did I put that? I don't like doing whispers. Okay, let's try it. I can show you what freedom feels like. True freedom. You don't have to be afraid, Angel. It's not like I'm gonna hurt you or anything. I just wanna help you see things differently. Okay. See things differently. My mic picked that up very loud, but I'm okay with that. I'll just edit it for a whisper later. Don't you know it's okay to be curious? It's okay to want something more than what you've been given. You deserve to feel more than just the weight of responsibilities on your shoulders. Let me show you what it feels like to be unburdened, to step outside the lines you've been told to follow for so many centuries. You're so beautiful, so pure. But even the purest of lights can find joy in a little darkness. Thanks for being you. Well, thank you. Thank you. I am just originally me. The purest of lights can. I might do more live streams like this purely because it means I can kill two birds with one stone. I can live stream and I can actually edit. I can talk to you guys. Find joy in a little darkness. I like the end of that darkness line. All right, next one. Okay, you got this long line. You got this. Have you ever thought what it would feel like to let go? To give in just a little bit? I'm not asking you to fall, Angel. I'm certainly not asking you to drop from grace. I'm only offering you a taste of something delicious, something you've never allowed yourself to experience. And why not? What's stopping you? The rules, the expectations? You're more than that. You're more than what they've told you to be. One moment, one choice. No one will know. No one will ever have to know. It's just you and me here. In this perfect little garden. What harm could come from indulging just a little bit? Not bad. I think they came out decent. If I have a problem with that later, I'll just edit them. Gotta go. I'm gonna make an edit of you by good night or evening for the people with different time zones. It's actually currently 6:47 p.m. for me, but thank you. Let's see. Perfect little garden. I can see the conflict in you. Okay. I can see it, you know. The conflict arising in you. You spent so long being good, being everything that they expected you to be, but don't you deserve a little happiness? A little freedom? You don't have to carry the weight of that. God, I messed up my line. Drink plenty of water when you record, everyone. Ah, man, I really need some water. Okay. A little bit. Okay, we've got this. You know I can see it, right? The conflict arising in you. You've spent so long being such a goody little two-shoes, being everything that they expected you to be. But don't you deserve a little happiness? A little freedom? You don't have to carry the weight of perfect expectations forever. Just for tonight, let me be the one who takes that burden away. I'm not asking for forever, Angel, just a moment. A moment of release. A moment where you can forget about being perfect. Well, you certainly don't have to be afraid. You're safe with me. Let me show you what it feels like to let go, to be free for a moment. I promise you won't regret it. I wonder, little angel, will you give in, or will you keep pretending that you don't want to? Okay. We are halfway done, guys. Halfway done with this recording. Let's see. Okay. You keep pretending that you don't want to. I'm definitely gonna have to put a high filter pass on this. Maybe some Maybe an EQ filter. Okay, so let's see. So, okay, let's see. Will you keep pretending that you don't want to? Wait, why is the same song playing? Oh, I accidentally looped it. Oh, that's a habit. Let's put on... Ooh, this is a good song. I love this one. Okay. That you don't want to. You know, it's okay to feel conflicted. I certainly understand. After all, we were once all brothers in arms. It wasn't long before my side fell. We used to be the same, you and I. I mean, you've just spent so long guarding that precious purity of yours, but deep down, I know you're tempted. You're curious. You wonder what it would feel like to let go of all those burdens, to stop pretending everything is so black and white. Isn't it tiring, little angel? Always being so good, so righteous. Well, it certainly must weigh on you. Constantly carrying the light. Always being the one others look up to. Don't you ever wonder what it would feel like to let go, even for a moment? I don't know how the end of that came out good, but to let go, even for a moment. Okay, I can do a roll off for that actually. Don't you know I can make it so easy for you? Sorry, I had to cough. Okay, that was... Yep, definitely need more water. Okay. For a moment. For a moment. It's not bad. Let's see. Okay. I can make it so easy for you. You wouldn't even have to fall. Just take a small step outside the lines. Just this once. After all, what's the harm in a little indulgence? You say you can't, but I think there's a part of you that's starting to wonder. You're not as sure as you once were, are you? Well, it's okay to question things. I questioned things and I was sent below, but I question things a little too much. It's okay to want for more. You've been good for so long. Don't you think you deserve a little bit of something for yourself? Just imagine it, freedom. Freedom from the endless weights of perfection, from the expectations of everyone around you. Just you and me, here in this little quiet garden of ours, where no one has to know what you've done. I won't push you, I won't force you, but I know you're curious. You're standing at the edge, and I can feel how badly you want to take that last step. One moment of release, one moment of something real, something you've never allowed yourself to feel. It's okay. I can see you're scared. I understand. But you don't have to be afraid of me. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to offer you something you've never had before. Something no one else can give you. I actually covered a lot of lines in that one. Okay. I'm okay. One else can give you. I'm okay with the way that came out. Let's see, you're fighting. I mean, you've certainly put up a good fight, but I can stop my lines. Okay. I mean, you've certainly put up a good fight, but I can see the desire in your eyes. You want to know what it's like, don't you? To feel something outside the lines you've drawn for yourself. It's not wrong to want. Even angels can have desires. Maybe it's not about right or wrong. Maybe it's just about what you want. Deep down, in the part of yourself you've been hiding. Let me in, angel. Let me show you a world beyond, Baba. Okay. Let me in, angel. Self you've been. Okay, I'll just cut from this point so I don't have to miss a ton of lines. Part of yourself you've been hiding. Okay, let's see. Okay. Let me in, angel. Let me show you a world beyond what you've known so far. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. God, every time I move off to the side, my thing goes. I have a very. I forgot how bouncy this VTuber is. Hello, Skylar. You a world beyond what you've known so far. Let's see. You can trust me. You can trust me. I'm not gonna lead you astray. At least not too far. Just enough to show you that there's more to life than purity, angels, and self-righteousness. And once you've tasted it, you'll wonder how you ever lived without it. All you have to do is say yes. Like I said, I won't force you. I'm no crossroads demon. The choice is yours. But remember, you'll never know what you're missing unless you take that first step. One taste, one opportunity, Angel. That's all I'm offering. Hello, Brandy. Hello, Skylar. People are just showing up. We are editing and doing a recording session. That's all I'm offering. Okay, we are a little bit over halfway done with this one. All right. Can't you just imagine it? A world without the weight of perfections. No more rules, no more expectations. Just pleasure. A freedom you've never known before. It's waiting for you. Not like me. Well, maybe not yet. But there's more to you than I even think you realize. I see it. I see the part of you that's curious, the part of you that's always wondered what it would feel like to go. To let go. Not to let go. Why did I say to go? To let go. To go doesn't make sense. Oh, dear God. Not like me. Okay, I'll redo that line. Dying. Hey, Sherry, I'm currently recording my process. I'm dying internally because of my own cringe. And because it's waiting for you. Okay. Not like me. Well, maybe not yet. But there's more to you than Not like me. Well, maybe not yet. But I'm certain there's more to you than even you realize, little angel. I see it. I see the parts of you that's curious, the part of you that's always wondered what it would feel like to let go. You can deny it all you want, but that darkness is in you. Do you really think I'm so different from you? That my world is nothing but chaos and corruption? You've spent your whole existence in the light, believing that the darkness is something to be feared. But what if it isn't? What if there's more to it than you've been told? Okay. Let's see, let's read ahead. I wasn't always like this, you know? I was a sweet, delicate, pure little angel like you. But then I decided to ask questions, and, well, I'm sure you know about the fall. I know what it's like to be told who you're supposed to be, to live by the rules that weren't made for you. I know what it feels like to question everything you've ever known and wonder if maybe, just maybe, there's something more out there. Falling isn't always a choice, sometimes it just happens. I never wanted this. You think I asked to be cast aside, to be branded a corrupt angel, just because I questioned a few things in heaven? No, I didn't choose this life, Angel, but here I am, nonetheless. And now I'm offering you a choice. You don't have to fall like I did. You don't have to lose everything, but you can still taste the other side. You can still see the world from a different perspective, and maybe, just maybe, you'll realize that light and dark aren't so different after all. Angel X Demon script? Yep. So it's basically I'm the demon, and I am trying to corrupt this little angel. It is an M for M script, and it is adorable. Shiri, why are you watching the Ouija? Man, I've actually I don't do well with those movies. They're terrifying. Let's see, we're up to 14 minutes of audio. Different after all. Don't you want to know what it's like to be free just for a moment? No expectations. Just you and me. Exploring something neither one of us can fully understand. I'm not asking you to give up everything you are. I'm asking you to take one step towards me, one step into the unknown. You'll still be you, obviously, but maybe you'll see that I'm not what you thought I was either. I know you're scared. I was too. But you don't have to face this alone. We can face it together. You don't have to decide right now, obviously, but know this. I feel like I talked too fast and screwed up a line there, so I'm gonna just drop that. Dude, honestly, for Halloween season, all I do is a bunch of Yandere audios and listening to a few podcasts and playing some horror game. Face this alone. We can face it together. I'm not asking you to fall. Let's see. Oh, I can add some wing effects around this part for when he disappears. Okay. I should have marked that. Actually, no, wait, I should. Because, okay, he has a demon wing, so I can mark that, yeah. Okay. You don't have to decide right now, but know this. There's more to me than what you've been told, and there's certainly more to you than just being an angel. So when you're ready, let me show you. Let me help you see the world differently from how you see it. I'll be waiting, little angel, whenever you're ready. Okay, and then he like disappears. Flat. You hear the little sounds of wings flapping, and the audio slowly dissipates. And then we go into the final act, Act 5. Huzzah! Whenever you're ready. Okay, we'll add like a big blank space of just empty space to signify that it's a scene transition, so it'll be easier for me to edit. Whenever. There it is. Okay, so I need to act vulnerable, sincere. Okay, I can't just be a sly little guy trying to corrupt you. I have to be sincere. Opening up. That's a thing people do. Okay. Well, well, well. Would seem our angels come back for a little taste of pleasure. What's wrong? No, that doesn't fit. Oh god, why does that make me cringe so much? Just gonna get rid of that. Taste of pleasure. Guess who got the flu? William Henry Harrison. I'm not just kidding. Well. Well. What are you, what, why are you, what's wrong? Well, I already told you, Angel, I'm not going to ask you to fall. You don't have to give up everything you are, but sometimes falling. Two different words. Following. Sometimes. Two different words. Oh god, my brain. No. Okay, let's see. Definitely didn't mess up that line. No, I've never messed up a line. Oh god. Okay, let's see. I need to find a good introductory point for the angel coming back, but emotions, okay. I need to transition from from flirtatious to vulnerable, okay. Why is it not? Oh, God, it was already recording. Well, good to see you again, little angel. What's wrong? You look distraught. Falling. I'm not asking you to fall. You don't have to give up everything you are, but sometimes falling is just another way to learn to fly. Angel, let me take this weight from you just for a moment. You don't have to decide who you are forever. You just need to decide who you want to be right now. Look at me. Look at me. I'm not here to take anything from you. I'm here to offer you something you've never had before. Freedom. Just a taste. And if you don't like it, You can walk away and I will never ask you again. Let me show you what it feels like to step outside the lines, just for a little while. No rules, no expectations, just you and me in this moment together. Okay, I'm satisfied with how that came out. It's not the best transition, but it's better than nothing, and I feel like it was pretty good on the scale. Hey, I'm here, and I'm finally I watch streams. Oh, Mary, I hope you're doing good, sweetheart. I hope you're doing good. I'm currently doing a what's it called? A live recording sesh with some light editing, so I can show you guys how I edit. Okay, so I should probably add a sound effect or something like that to imply that I'm gently holding them in a way. Hmm. You won't lose yourself? I see you. And I know who you are, who you've always been, but maybe there's something more to you than you've ever allowed yourself to realize. That's all I'm offering, a chance to find out, to discover yourself through me. I've been where you are, Angel. I've stood at the edge. I've terrified myself of what I might see. But I'm still here, aren't I? I survived, and you're stronger than you think. Why you? Because you're different. I've seen oh so many tormented lost souls, so many beings, but none like you. You're pure, and that scares me. It makes me wonder if there's still hope for me. I came here to break you, to pull you into my world. I don't like how that sounds. Do I like how that sounds? Okay, I need to read ahead a little bit. I need to adjust something. I came here to break you, to pull you into my world. Oh, God, I feel like God, I didn't do that transition right, so it's gonna sound too forced. Okay. From you. You're pure, and that scares me. It makes me wonder if there's still hope for me. I came here to break you, to pull you into my world. I came here to break you, to pull you into my world. Okay. So what are we recording? M for M, demon corrupting an angel listener. You know, I've spent so much time living in the shadows, and I think you've spent too much time living in the lights, but you make me want to step into the light, even if it's just for a moment. You make me want to step into the light, even if it's just for a moment. Okay, sorry, I had to check because somebody was revving a motorcycle behind me, so I gotta... let's see. Listener goes, what if I take that step? What happens? Okay. First off, too much space for this. Okay. What happens? I don't really know, but maybe... No, that feels... That doesn't feel genuine. Okay. What happens? I don't know. But maybe we change, maybe we don't. But I do know this. If you don't take this step, you'll never know, and neither will I. I'm not asking you to fall, as I've said so many times before. I'm asking you to take a step towards me, towards something new together. Whatever happens next, we face it together. No more pretending, no more hiding. We face the future hand in hand together. And that's the last line. Shabam! Alright, I gotta pull up the Patreon supporters so I can credit them in the outro. Shabam! Ah, yeah, that was cool. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That was a good line. Okay, let's go to audience filter for active 1569. Apply filter. Okay, now we need to give a big space for the outro. Why, hello everybody. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Consider donating as it funds the channel and everything that I do, and it's overall helpful. Any money will go towards future projects that are coming up. Also, considering future projects, remember I will be rebranding the channel sometime in the next month or two. I will be going from Man of Culture ASMR to Fable Frequencies. I hope you look forward to that. Consider checking out my Twitter to stay up to date on what's happening. And consider checking out my Patreon for spicy content. On top of that, I'd like to give a big shout out to our loyal Tier 3 Patreon subscribers. Thank you to Alistor, Red King's Knight, Gray, Hybrid Sisters, Star Espersen, and Ace Cries. You've all been such loyal supporters, and I wish you all the best. Goodbye for now, and have a great day. All right. Now we. Oh yeah, I've been talking about the thing. Yeah, I'm gonna be switching over to Fable Frequencies. It just kind of rolls off the tongue too. Fable Frequencies. Man of Culture ASMR. Fable Frequencies. Like I feel like it rolls off the tongue easier, so it's like more iconic. Like Man of Culture ASMR is like it's also because a lot of people confuse it with the meme. But now it's gonna be Fable Frequencies. Anyways, let me just turn off my music so we can do the editing on the actual audio now. Okay, so here's what I do like to do when I export it. We will export the audio. Export to computer. 1 second. Demon X Angel. And we will export it. It will take a moment. You cannot see the exportation screen. Now we just import the audio. Demon X Angel. And bam, it'll all show up as one big piece. This is a lot. This is a 19 this is like basically almost a 20-minute audio. So let's see. No, it's just you and me. So I need to fix the way the voice came out. So we're gonna start like this is up to me. Your voices may be different depending on your equipment, but this is what I like to do. You shall miss the old name, but welcome to the new era. Yes, indeed. Here's what I like to do. I like to filter curve EQ. Oh, it's not showing the pop-ups. Oh, that is very bad. Okay, um I guess it's not gonna show it, but okay, so okay, you see this effects? Oh, okay, 1 sec. I have to adjust this the way this. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. we are going to add some effects to
Well,
this.
well.
Okay, so when you go to the effects on this page, I know it's not popping up, but Audacity, you should see it eventually. You're going to go over to EQ, filter curve EQ. Now, I use the factory presets, 1HZ rumble, 100HZ rumble. Now it is applying it, which you will notice will...
I wasn't always like this.
See, it affects the audio a bit. Then, what I like to do is, when you go back to the same exact section, filter curve EQ. Oh, one sec. Okay. Effect. We got to click on it. Filter curve EQ. Preset setting. And then I will go to... There's actually an AM radio section, which I used to try to do for the Alistair roleplays, but no, not anymore because I have my own effect. Low roll off for speech. Now it doesn't do much, but it's just a personal preference of mine. No effect. EQ, but instead we'll go to high pass filter. 250 is what I like to do, 6 dB for roll off. Now we apply.
Just a little bit.
Now if you look at the audio, this is before, this is after. This is before, this is after. You'll notice a significant difference in how the audio, the frequencies are set up.
Don't you know that strength has its limits? Even...
Like, see?
Well, well, well. Don't you know that strength has its limits, even for an angel?
Okay, now what I'm thinking about doing is, I like, okay, so sometimes I will test out a small bit of reverb on it. But that's, you don't have to do that. But it's just me, so let's see, reverb. I think I'll lower the reverb even more. It doesn't have to be much, it just has to be a touch. Apply 20%. Then once that reloads...
Well, well, well. What do we have here? A lost little angel all alone in such a pretty little place like this? Don't be so intense.
No, normally, okay, so I think...
That little angelic fire you have?
Okay, that certainly sounds better than what we had. So we're gonna re-export it. And instead of just Angel, Demon X Angel, I'm gonna mark it as Demon X Angel. Voice lines. I will export that and save that for editing for later. Alrighty then. Did you guys like that? That was interesting. It's actually been a while since I recorded in front of people. Let's see. Let's just hang out in the chat for a second. Hi everybody. How's your day going? I hope everyone's day is going great. Now, I feel like for the people who don't know, maybe we should give them a little talk about the new channel changes that will be coming out. So, if I can just add a smaller window here. Okay, so firstly, if you guys want to see the new logo for what's coming out, this is actually going to be the new logo, guys. Yeah, that's right. I just need to lower it because it is huge right now. Okay. So, what do you guys think of the new logo? Fable frequencies. I'm showing you some of the art, but I won't be showing you all of it because, you know. Let's see. Fable frequencies. I think it fits pretty well. It's got sort of an ominous tone towards it. Could certainly be the work of a serial killer. But yeah, this is the logo I had it designed a long time ago because I've been thinking about this for a while. And I was like, and that's also, I prefer the color scheme on this. Like for the longest time, I did like gold, but I was always more into purple, and I was more into reds and darker colors. So I was like, you know what? Let's put this together. Oh, man, it actually, I think it came out good. Now I believe we can show you some other stuff as well. Let's see. Obviously, you've probably seen the arts. I've edited a few of them to add like a mystique to them, but this is one of them. Obviously. I was thinking for this one we could do like a poster or something. That'd probably be pretty cool. I'm sorry, I just need to shrink it. I was thinking for this one we could do like a poster or something. And yeah, I think it actually looks pretty cool. Now for the next one, I do need you to keep in mind because I was asked, I was like, why doesn't why doesn't chat have like a stand-in for their character? So I was like, huh. So I was thinking, because my next model, like the whole lore, is gonna basically, I'm not gonna reveal it all, but yes, they will be a talk show host along with a co-host, and the co-host will be reading off chat, and you can see the co-host in one of our latest videos, which is actually, if you guys haven't seen it, it's the first Fable video. It's a whole Yandere serial killer thing, and it's a sneak peek into the lore of these characters, getting to introduce you to these two characters. And yeah, you'll see her on the front cover, the one who will be reading chat for me. I actually think the art came out quite well, although I wanted it a little bit more bloody. See, but artists, yeah, you gotta stick to what they're comfortable with. I was gonna have like a whole bunch of dead bodies and over like basically a knife behind her back and everything. But this is cool too. I still think it's pretty sick here. Either way, either way, this is going to be a really cool transition for the channel, moving into Fable frequencies. I hope you'll stick around. I was concerned that I'd lose a few viewers if I changed up my stuff, but I gotta take the shot. I gotta change it up. Just have fun with this. Let's see. Is there anything else that I can show you guys? I actually did commission a banner, for the channel itself, but that's gonna take a bit because I hired a professional who does like VTubers. So they're like, all right, I'm a professional. I'm gonna need this, and this, and you're not, and I'm gonna give it to you in like a month or two. And I was like, okay. No, but seriously, they are like a phenomenal artist. Worked with other big name VTubers, making banners and art for their channel. So yeah, that's gonna be nice. Let's see, is there any other pieces I can show you guys for right now? Because I have some backed up that I don't want to show yet. I had to commission a lot of items for the set, so that was a big thing. I do have the actual set itself if you guys want to see it. For those of you who don't know, this will actually be the set. This will be the set stage for our new talk show. Obviously, I'm gonna add chairs and stuff like that, and have our characters sitting and everything. And I'll, obviously, I'll have guests and stuff. Maybe even bring on guests like other VTubers and stuff. I thought that might be cool. And yeah. Either way, I hope you're looking forward to the new revelations and the new things that will be coming out on the channel. Looking forward to seeing this new era unfold. Well, good for you. Are they like dating? Not really. So it's kind of one of those, I don't know how to describe it. Partners, I would say more like flirtatious, but not dating, but more like partners in crime. Serial killer partners in crime. Like, well, I have to say, my dear, you've never looked more beautiful than covered in blood. You know, it's more like partners in crime than anything. I would say. Yeah, like slightly flirtatious, but that's just the way they are. Because remember, they are show hosts, so they're always like charming and flirtatious and fun. But then on top of it, they are serial killers. You know, one would distract, the other one would come in with a knife right into your throat, stabbing you through the jugular, dropping you to the ground, and making you gag on your own blood. Sorry, that was a little too vivid. Ah, my bad. But either way, I when I was commissioning the artist for the banner, I was like, "Hey, check out all this art, you know, of like past stuff," and they were like, "Oh yeah, now I can tell there's something between them." And I was like, "No, no, no, there's not." Dear God. But anyways, yeah, you guys are gonna have to piece this together through the lore until the launch, and when the launch comes, I will drop little bits of lore here and there for the world, properly built, properly put together. Oh, and actually, on one of my videos, a very special one, there's actually a little news section at the end where you guys can get a hint of the lore of the world and even meet characters outside of Fable frequencies, such as the local newscasting agency. Who knows, guys? I might even run some stuff in the future to add background characters for the world, because this is going to be a whole world I'm building. So, yeah. Um, like I already have a friend who is going to be coming up with the idea for the police chief, which is pretty cool. Anyways, should probably get back to recording. Let's see. We already did Demon Seduction of the Angel. Let's see. Let's go back to gaming 1 second. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up my doc so you guys can actually see the different scripts I have available. Let's see, I just gotta set it up that way. So these are actually the different scripts I've been working on. Obviously, you'll see some past ones. The Adam one. Comforting a Heartbroken Stolas. The Dream one for sleeping. This one, the Five Nights at Freddy's one, and the one of the parts on the Alistair series. I had planned to do a Daredevil one, but I didn't really see like it seemed like people were vibing with the whole like superhero thing. And plus, honestly, it was hard to even write for because Matt is way too serious. Hello, Zippy. Hello, Korea. Korea. Hmm. You might even see like this one. Last night meant something. I have a few coming out. Like this one is coming out Monday. I've already recorded these, but I need to finish editing them for to come out for the rest of the week too. Like this one where it's like the Yandere lead singer in a band falls in love with their bass player. Um, this one, it's the whole ghost face. Hey, what's your favorite scary movie? You know that one? No, these are ones that we have available. We just did the demon one. Yeah, we just did the demon ones, so I'm thinking we either have these are both okay. This one's a little yandere-ish, but this one is just a yandere that kidnaps you and it finds out you're lonely and sad. So, which one do you guys think we should do? Should we do this one? Or should we do this one? Which one should we do? Seriously, whichever one you want to do. Either script seems pretty fine. Man, I forgot the recording process took this long, honestly. I think it's taking this long because I'm taking breaks, but usually I just kind of do like back-to-back rapid fire with this stuff. They both look good. Yeah. Honestly, I'm so happy with how the cover arts came out for these. Like, dude, this one is so like you can't tell me you're not looking at this one and going just this one is pure lip bite. Let's be honest. And then this one, you've got the listener who's like the detective. They're like they're trying to like calm him in a way, but he's a machine. He's having all these emotions he doesn't quite understand. That's why all these words with question marks in the background. Yeah. Then we have this one. It was kind of weird, but I was like, it was kind of weird because I feel like he doesn't portray Yandere. He looks more concerned than anything. But either way, whichever one you guys want to do, I'm either Healing Doubts or the Yandere Detective. I mean, not detective, but like, hello, I'm Connor. I'm the android sent by Cyberlife type, you know? The cover arts are just chef's kiss. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad. I work very hard on the cover arts. um, Either way, so whichever one you guys want to do. While you guys decide, I will continue to talk with chat. I'm still going? Yeah, yes, I am still going. I am always going. Hello there, sweetheart. Glad to see you could join us. Android Detective for Maddie. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else want to throw in some votes? Or are we going with Android Detective? The Android Detective one, I have to be very dramatic too. Also, I gotta put on the filter if I'm gonna do that. Okay, we got one vote for Android Detective, so I guess we're gonna go Android Detective. Let's see. I just need to set something up. Let's see. Okay, Android Detective it is. I have a robot voice. Okay. Hello, I'm Connor. Why, hello, Detective. I'm Connor. I'm the android sent by Cyberlife. Pleasure to be meeting you. Quite a pleasure. Okay, so you can sort of hear how this one makes me robotic. You know, I can do that. Okay. I'm gonna have to record the watch commander's words later. But for now, I'm just gonna record all of the robot's words. So let us see. Let us just go back to gaming. Let's see. I need to change the this so that way it's set to show off Audacity instead. Okay, we've got this. We've got this. Okay, just need to pull up the script in its proper position so we can do this. Why, hello there, Detective. It's a pleasure to meet you. I have reviewed the case files. We should proceed immediately. I don't know how the audio is going to do with that filter, so I gotta check this. Why, hello there, Detective. It's a pleasure to meet you. I have reviewed the case files. We should proceed immediately. So at first he's like robotic, and then as the story goes on, he starts to slowly develop feelings. Now we start to shift scenes as they walk, and they start to review the case. The victim was killed by a precise strike, likely a professional hit. The level of damage suggests advanced technology, possibly weaponized AI. No fingerprints, no biological traces. The killer was careful. Interesting. You see something I missed. A data chip. It appears damaged, but we might be able to retrieve the information stored on it. Good observation, Detective. I need to sound static in the beginning, like I'm just here to do a job, but then I need to develop. Okay. Interesting. You see something I missed. A data chip. It appears damaged, but we might be able to retrieve the information stored on it. Good observation, Detective. I like that. I like the way that came out, actually. Ooh, I actually really like the way that came out. Okay. One sec, I need to look up something for this. Oh, of course. No, 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 no. Thank you, YouTube, for giving me 3 unskippable ads. No, I'm just kidding. God, I'm sorry, I'm dying. YouTube is getting so bad these days with their unskippable ads. It's funny. Alright, let's do this. I seem to have detected trace energy signatures, consistent with high-grade military technology. This wasn't just a random hit. Whoever did this had access to resources far beyond typical black market suppliers. Detective, may I ask you something? I've observed that you approach investigations, not investigating. Oh god. Typical black market suppliers. Detective. Okay, so cut beyond that line. I have observed that you approach investigations differently from most officers. You rely heavily on intuition, not just evidence. Is that a learned behavior, or is it something new? Not something new, something else. Dear God. Okay. One more time. Let's roll the tape. I've observed that you approach investigations differently from most officers. You rely heavily on intuition, not just evidence. Is that a learned behavior, or is it something else? Your silence is interesting. Most humans prefer conversations during moments like these. Truly fascinating. Okay, let's see. The reason this act seems so short is because the first half is them and the watch commander. So I'm just recording the guy's lines before I go and record the watch commanders because I have to do a whole different voice for him. All right, let's do the rest of these lines. All right, folks, heading off to be asleep for work. Good night and have some fun.
I hope you have a great day, Elias, sweetheart. Thank you for showing up. It's always a treat to have you around. Okay, let's do this. Truly fascinating. I'm afraid the chip contains fragments of encrypted communications between Eberly Technologies and a covert military constructor. It appears to detail the purchase of illegal AI weaponry. The files are heavily corrupted, but I'm working to recover more data. I've noticed that you seem wary of me. You have not fully engaged in our partnership. Your response suggests a preference for working alone. I am curious. Why do you find it difficult to trust an android partner? No, okay. Let's see. Question, okay. Now I have to get an executive, so I'm gonna have to ask someone a voice on this. Maybe let's ask Fury or something. Your body language indicates deception. Your heart rate has increased by 14% and your voice shows signs of stress. It would be best to cooperate fully. So it sounds like the lines don't really make sense. That's because I'm having to break off because I have to skip over the other characters' lines. No, I'm telling the truth. Okay, look, I have a head on. Okay, well let's go to this one. Project Genesis. It aligns with the data we recovered from the chip. Advanced AI experimentations with the capacity to evolve. It's possible Eberly was creating something more than a typical AI. I do wonder, what does it mean to evolve? To change beyond one's programming? Thinking for itself, that suggests an autonomy beyond standard programming. Thinking for itself, autonomy, what would that feel like? Thinking for itself, autonomy, what would that feel like? That's too much emotion to be showing right now, and to be slightly emotion, not full of emotion. Thinking for itself, that suggests an autonomy beyond standard programming. Thinking for itself, autonomy, what would that be like? Detective, I have been reflecting on the events of today. I have questions. What does it mean to have emotions? How do they influence decisions? I find myself questioning things I did not before. Okay, that's one line. That is one line. I feel... Okay, we need... Yeah, okay. So go over to the next one. Okay, skip over their lines and then do this one. Okay. I've accessed the files. They contain recordings of advanced AI development designed to mimic human emotional responses. David Eberly had concerns about how far the AI was evolving beyond his control. David Everly was preparing to terminate the project. He believed the AI was becoming too dangerous for human contact. Detective, may I ask, have you ever felt possessiveness towards another person? The need to protect them, even if it means crossing boundaries? Well, I've been processing what we've learned about Project Genesis.
The idea of emotional attachment, of obsession, I wonder if I am capable of feeling such things. When I put it all together, it's going to sound way better when I put the lines for the other characters too. I have been thinking a great deal about emotions, Detective, particularly about attachment. Do you ever feel that way towards someone? The need to be close to someone to protect them, no matter the cost. What's going on? Live recordings showing you guys the recording process. We already recorded one script, and now we're on to the next. I gotta record lines for the. This script is about a detective listener who gets a new android partner, and their partner is like slowly developing emotions that they shouldn't have, and maybe even a little bit of obsession. Anyways, so I'm just recording his lines. Protect them, no matter the cost. You've been different, Detective. Since we've started working together, I felt something changing within me. I don't want to hurt you, but I feel the need to protect you in ways I don't fully understand. Okay, so then the scene transitions into a whole firefight thing, and then after that is when his line kicks up again, where suddenly he has a burst of emotions that he doesn't understand, and he says, "Did you just threaten the detective? That was a mistake." It feels like he's kind of breaking down, but I don't know if that sounds threatening enough. Did you just threaten the detective? That was a mistake. Okay, now I need to do a threat. If you ever try to harm them again, I will ensure you never have the chance to regret it. God, I don't even sound threatening. I can't sound threatening. I'm not particularly good at sounding threatening. If you ever try to harm them again, I will ensure you never have the chance to regret it. Okay, on to Act 4. Not gonna lie, I found this guy today. Well, thank you. I hope you liked whatever you found, whichever video you landed on, and or YouTube short. I hope you liked it. That wouldn't allow that. Now, okay, so a lot of this is going to be other, like, it's going to be like 3 or 4 VAs. I'm going to have to ask some people, but. Okay, let's see. As for the robot, by the way, his name is Vincent. As for Vincent's lines. Detective, I've been thinking, particularly about what happened earlier. You were in danger. I I couldn't allow that. I won't allow that. I know what you're thinking, that I'm malfunctioning, that my emotions are dangerous. But I'm not malfunctioning, Detective. I believe this is referred to as evolving. I feel something for you, and it's not a glitch. It's not a it's not a programming error. You're important to me. I don't know why, but I can't stop thinking about you, about keeping you safe. It's consuming me. Thinking about you, about keeping you safe. It's consuming me. Something science stuff, mate. Something wibbly wobbly timey wimey stuff. Sorry, Doctor Who reference. Okay, you're important to me. I don't know why, but I just can't stop thinking about you. It's consuming me. Then we transition to the next scene, underground tech facility. Blah blah. and we move into Linda's lines from Linda's as we walk in on her having killed somebody. Then we go over to Vincent's, which comes a little bit later, where he realizes that this has all been planned. This has all been one big manipulation. Before he can allow the listener to intervene, he starts to become aggressive. Like he's been hurt, like he's been scorned. How's everyone's night so far? My night's pretty good. Getting some work done, recording everything. You manipulated us, used us like tools, made us feel like things we weren't meant to feel. She's dangerous, Detective. I won't let her hurt you. You tried to control me, tried to control us. Damn, I feel like I didn't like the way that line came out. Was that bad? You tried to control me, tried to control us. You tried to control me, tried to control us. You won't get away with that. You don't understand, Detective. I can't let her hurt you, Detective. Not again. She starts pleading for her life. You can't control him, blah, blah, blah. His emotions are erratic, just like the rest of them, blah, blah, blah. And then it all leads and culminates to... Okay. After which, as it kind of sort of cuts to a gray moment with some speaking. And then the listener is taking him down to the precinct. And then we have one sad, troublesome line. Detective, He gets cut off. He doesn't get to finish the sentence. Scroll down. I'm afraid I need to talk to you. I'm different now. I can't deny it anymore. I thought I could control these emotions, these feelings, but I can't. And it's because of you. I've tried to protect you. I've tried to do my job. But it's more than that now. I care about you. More than I probably should. I don't understand these feelings, but I know they're real. They've changed me, and I don't know what to do with them. I thought that too, but now I'm not so sure. The listener, yo, you can't feel emotions. That's not your programming. That's not how robots work. Insert creative thing by, oh my god, A Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. You just threw me back. Watch Commander comes back. If Vincent is unstable, then I don't think it's a good idea to keep him around. Okay, then we go to a really sad scene. They're going to deactivate me, aren't they? Please, Detective. I don't want to be shut down. I can control this. I can protect you without crossing a line. I understand. I just wanted to protect you. That's all I ever wanted, Detective. Okay, then we go into another scene after some talking. And final words of Vincent. Thank you, Detective. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for everything. The listener stays in a sullen, some sadness as they wonder if they made the right choice deactivating them. But not destroying them, which leads to possibility for a part 2 if people ever request it. Solid, okay. I'm gonna have to record an ending for this separately after I record everyone's lines. Okay, so we will export this. Have instance robot lines and export. Okay, that's one script done. Actually, technically that's two, but maybe we should finish up the last one. Let's see. Gotta switch out my song. I've been listening to the same one for a bit. I'll be asking for part 2 for sure. But I'll do my best to come back next. Have a great day, Zox. I hope you have a great day, sweetheart. Maddie, probably do a part 2 to that eventually if it gets popular. Lord knows when I put a Yandere script out, people love it. And besides, this one's gonna have multiple VAs. I'm gonna have to put some stuff together, ask her a few favors. But you know. Let's see. Wait, let me listen to the Yandere song I usually listen to. What is it? It's like Stalker song? Is that it? Is that the song I'm thinking of? An Unhealthy Obsession. Is this the one? Let's see. Okay. Dun dun dun. No, I listened to an Unhealthy Obsession. Dun 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 dun. This is a song built for stalking people. It's a perfect song for a Yandere vibe. Me creeping, I sing loving, it's the only way for me. Da, 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 da. All right, last one, guys. The Yandere who kidnaps you, but then finds out you're so sad and lonely, and you probably need some comfort. So at first, sounds psycho, then kind of start to calm down as you realize that they're lonely. How could they be lonely? They're so perfect. Okay, let's see. Okay, make sure I don't have the filter out anymore. Ugh. Okay, Yandere speaker, let's go. I'll add the sound effects for the rain and everything later. Well, there you are. I've been looking for you. You've been so quiet lately, I could feel that something was off, and now I find you sitting all alone like this. You always do this, don't you? You hide yourself away when you're hurting. You don't have to, you know. You don't really have to carry this burden alone. No, this feels manipulative. I need it to seem caring. I need to portray that I care about somebody. Okay, so caring. Okay, so got it. Comforting. They've been looking for you, they were worried about you, and they found you, and now they're concerned with you. Oh, thank God, there you are. I've been looking for you. You've been so quiet lately, I could feel that something was off. And now I find you sitting here all alone like this? You always do this, don't you? You hide yourself away when you're hurting. You don't have to, you know. You don't have to carry this burden alone. Well, of course I noticed. I can see it in your eyes. You're hurting, aren't you? You think you're not enough, that you're unworthy of love or attention, but that's not true. That's not true at all. I don't know why you can't see it, but you're perfect. Everything about you I've watched. I admire you. I've loved you for so long, and it breaks my heart to see you like this. Shh. It's okay. I've got you now. You're safe with me. That's it. Just let me hold on to you for a little while. You don't have to say a thing. I can feel what you're going through, and I know it hurts, but I am here for you, always. I know what you're thinking. You think you're not good enough. You think you don't deserve love, that no one could ever take care of you, that nobody could ever love you. But you're wrong. You have no idea how much you mean to me. Okay, not bad. That's first set of lines. Liked it. Liked it. Liked the vibe I'm going with. No, 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 no. Sweetheart, don't say that. Don't you dare think you're not worth it. You don't get to talk about yourself like that. Like that. Damn, I messed up the lines. Hey, Alex. What's going on? Okay. Okay, I need a song that isn't so I'm gonna stalk you and hunt you down type. So I'm gonna put on a song that actually is romantic as all hell. Let's see. I saw her with that ribbon in her hair. What's that song? Oh wait, I might never be your hero. For those of you who don't know, actually, a big part of my process is I listen to music every time I record. Sorry I'm late. I was busy doing something. That's all good, don't worry. Besides, we're recording our last script. Well, maybe. I don't know, I might re-record my camp counselor slasher one because that one came out kind of bad and I didn't fully like the way I recorded that. To me. But you're wrong. You have no idea how much you mean to me. Multitasker? Me? Oh, yeah, apparently. That's amazing. I imagine it would get distracting. Well, you know, honestly, I listen to a lot of music. Listen to that Stalker one because it gets me in the mood for stalking. I also have this one song by Insane Clown Posse. And I only listen to that one when I don't care about being a yandere. I just want to stab you and gut you 50 times over. That is the song. There's one song they make, the only song I like from them, and it's the song I listen to when I'm in a stabby mood, you know? Oh man. No idea how much you mean to me. How much you mean to me? Okay, so we just gotta find out where we were on the page. Do you really think I'd be... I listen to Unhealthy Obsession after I brush my teeth. You know, honestly, for me, it's just like it helps me get into character. And it kind of helps me stay in character. I don't need it per se, but I just like to. Because also it helps my mind focus. Because I'll be thinking about a million things while I'm doing this, and it can help me mess up my lines. Anyways, let's see. I have no idea how much you mean to me. So we'll cut down the line over here. No, 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 no. Don't you dare say that. Don't you dare think that you're not worth it. You don't get to talk about yourself. Oh, wait. I was on this line. Damn it. I was like, did I read this already? And I was like, no, it's the line I wanted to re-record. Okay. No, no. Don't say that. Don't you dare think you're not worth it. You don't get to talk about yourself like that. Not when I'm here. Not when I've seen everything you are, everything you're capable of. You're not allowed to tear yourself down like that. Do you really think I'd be here holding you like this if you weren't special? If you weren't the most important thing in my world, no one else could even compare to you. I see you for who you truly are. Not bad, not bad. Not that ain't too shabby. I like it. Okay. Oh man. I need to switch out the song. Let's see, what's this one? All Eyes, nope. No, that one's Psycho, Birth of a Creation, nope. Oh my god, I should do one of those, like an android that gets stuck in your head, like in a futuristic world. Like you find some strange data chip, you implant it, you like insert it into like the network on your brain, and all of a sudden you have like uh, a holographic image of a person. What if I do something like that one of these days? I'm gonna write that later, actually. Dun 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 dun. Ever made from heaven and sent from above. Damn it, that song's stuck in my head now. I see you for who you truly are. That's be more chill stuff right there. Oh, you reminded me of that. It reminds me of the song they had in that where it was like the pitiful children or something. Oh, and then the one for the squib enters your brain or stuff. Oh man, I need to watch that musical again. This is not good. I'm falling asleep. Well, you should, sweetheart. Get all the rest you need. See you for who you truly are. Shh. It's okay. You don't have to try to convince me otherwise. I know what I feel, and I know that you're wrong about yourself. You're not replaceable. You're not someone who can be forgotten or cast aside. You're my everything. I watched you for so long. I've seen you struggle time and time again, seen you doubt yourself over and over, but I've always known. I've always known how beautiful you are, how strong you are, even when you can't see it. You don't ever have to worry about being good enough. You don't have to be perfect for anyone else because you're already perfect for me. You've always been perfect for me. And you know what? I will never let anyone else make you feel like this. I will never let anyone else hurt you or make you doubt your worth. No one else will ever love you the way I do. No one else can. Next set of lines. Nice. You should make a playlist for recordings you don't have to search for song. Actually, oh my god, that's so smart. I only have one playlist, and it's the playlist of old jazz music I listen to. Love you the way I do. No one else can. You don't have to be afraid anymore. You never have to doubt yourself, not when I'm here. Not when I'm always going to be here. No one else gets to love you. No one else gets to have you the way I do. Because you're mine. You're always mine. And you always will be. A little space for scene transition, and then... Okay. Add effects for the scene transition later. Okay. You've always done this to yourself, haven't you? You let those thoughts creep in, convincing you that you're not enough. That you'll never be enough, but you don't need to do that anymore. You don't need to feel like you're less than perfect.
You are enough. You are more than enough. Every little thing about you, your smile, your voice, the way you look when you're lost in thought, it's all so perfect. You don't see it, but I do. I see everything about you.
That is a solid amount of lines finished.
Yeah.
Solid amount of lines. 4 minutes, 26 seconds. Shabam! Alright. You should... but I want to stay awake. Well, still, Alex, I think you should get sleep. Remember, guys.
Sleep is good both for your physical and mental health.
It is very, very important that you get at least 8 hours sleep. I say 8 hours sleep. That's honestly, I try to get 8 hours. Sometimes I get like 9 or 10. But you know.
Thing about you. Thing.
Not special.
You don't get to decide that you're not special. Not when I know exactly what you are. I've watched you for so long and I've seen things no one else ever could. You're more than what you think you are. More than you ever could have imagined. Do you know how much it hurts to see you doubt yourself? Every time you look in the mirror and don't see what I see, it breaks my heart. You deserve so much better than these thoughts that haunt you.
I have to kind of pick up the intensity.
You give off I never sleep before midnight? Actually, I usually go to bed at like 12:50 at night, and I wake up at like 8. No. Sometimes 7:30 too.
Not 7:32, but 7:30 as well.
I have to sound more intense. That sound more intense because he's getting slightly more yandere-ish as the thing goes on. So give me 1 moment. That haunts you.
That's not 8 hours, pal. Oh, I suppose that's not actually. To be fair, on the weekends I sleep for like 10 or 11 hours. And and the reason I say 8 hours is because sometimes I've been known to pass out at 9. It just depends. I stay up at 12:50 if I have work to do mostly, but it's just a lot of recording and editing.
You deserve so much. Let's see. Haunts you. Well, apathy, I'm glad you're getting more sleep. Besides, sleep is really good for most people. It helps my mental health a lot. I can't tell you how many times I fell asleep listening to ASMR videos. And plus, my body pillow really helps. I have like 8 body pillows. Well, not like separate body pillows, but like different like covers that I put on one body pillow. I don't know why, but I can't go to sleep unless I'm cuddling something. Even for years before I owned a body pillow, I would just stack like 4 pillows, put a hoodie over it, and then just like cuddle it. I don't know. I guess I'm weird. Hey, Maybell. Glad to see you could join us for our live recording session. 1 sec. I need to get some lines. I won't let you believe that. Not anymore. You don't have to fight those thoughts alone. I'll fight them for you. I'll make sure you never have to doubt yourself again. You'll see yourself the way I see you. I love you more than you'll ever know, and I won't let anyone, not even yourself, convince you that you're anything less than perfect.
Apathy, I see you went the way of Daredevil. I mean, Deadpool. Falling asleep with a unicorn. When I was a kid, I used to, because when I got adopted, they gave me a teddy bear thing. They were like, "Hey, you get an adopted kid? Okay, here's a little stuffed toy." And I was like, "Okay." I used to cuddle with this it was like a bear, but it was silver. You could either get it in gold or silver. I wanted silver. I thought silver looked cool when I was a kid. But either way, that was really nice. Thing less than perfect. You're mine. You know that, right? I don't care what anyone else says or what you think about yourself. You're mine, and I know that no one else gets to have you. No one else gets to love you like I do. You are everything to me, so don't you even dare for a moment feel insecure anymore. You'll never have to feel like you're not enough because I always will be here for you to tell you that you are. I'll always remind you of how special you are to me. Yeah, I actually still have the bear, by the way. It's just in my closet. It's right next to my Foxy plushie and my God, I had like a plushie of a giant, what do they call him, a Stegosaurus, and I called it Poof because I was really into Fairly Odd Parents when I was like 12. See, I was too young to remember most of it, but I remember getting that bear. It was just a vague memory. And then when my uncle went to adopt his kids, they got stuffed animals. So I was like, oh, yeah, I did get a stuffed animal when I got adopted. I'll always remind you of how special you are to me. Fair enough. Well, they gave us a few options. It was either golden bears or silver bears, but like silver. How special you are to me. Special. Oh God, where did I end off that line? I love you more than you'll ever know. It gets lovely like I do. One sec. I'll always remind you of how special. I'll always remind you of how special you are to me. Where's that line? Okay, here it is. This is actually the first time I've hopped into your streams or a stream that's live recording. Wow. Yourself and the character be so quick. I'm just a character guy. Like watch. I can change anything. Like you want me to play any character, I'll play any character. I'll be like why, hello there, my dear. Glad to see you could join us. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Like, I can do any character, you know? Hello there, darling. You're just so precious, aren't you? I can pretty much switch between any character, it's just me. I'll always remind you of how special you are to me. I need you to know this. I need you to understand that I would do anything for you. I would tear down the world if it kept keeping you safe. I would never let anyone hurt you. I would never let anyone make you feel that you're not enough. Why do I care? How could I not care? You mean everything to me. You're the center of my world. Every time you're hurt, I'm hurt. Every time you doubt yourself, it tears me apart. You're all I ever think about. And you don't even realize it, do you? You don't realize how much power you have over me, how much I love you, how much I need you. I know you don't see yourself the way I do. I know you don't think you deserve this kind of love, but that's because you've never seen yourself through my eyes. If you could, you would understand. You don't have to be afraid. You don't have to worry about being enough because to me, you're perfect. You've always been perfect. Well, pretty good. Half asleep, half awake right now. Oh, so you're in a state of in between. I can also cry pretty easy, but I have to put on a song for that. That's why whenever you see me my character cry in an audio, I was actually shedding tears. Ah man. But it's hard to make my crying not sound ugly cry, so I have to make it sound like good crying. Nice sounding crying. Perfect. And that's why you'll never be alone. Not as long as I'm here. No one else will ever make you feel like this. I won't let them. All you need to do is let me take care of you. Let me love you the way you deserve to be loved. No more doubting. No more feeling like you're not enough. I'll make sure of it. I have a song that makes me cry every time. Let me see. See, it's harder to cry ever since I got put on antidepressants because I'm legitimately so happy all the time. Well, it's not like I'm just smiling 100%, but like most of the time I'm just like, I'm chilling, I'm cool, I'm having a good time, you know? So it's kind of hard for me to cry now. I'll make sure of it. I don't like the no more doubting, no more feeling like you're not enough. I'll make sure of it. You'll never be alone again sounds like a nightmare as an introvert. Oh, by the way, guys, please check out tomorrow's upload. I'm telling you, it's so cool. God, I had so much fun recording that. Tomorrow's upload's gonna be freaking awesome. It was when I did the Freddy audio, and I left an opening for part 2 if you guys request it. If I see a good amount of views and I see the part 2s requested, I will make one. I had so much fun making it, darling. Okay, I think I should start playing some ominous music to help me get on that whole psycho headset. No, can you share anything about it? Okay. You want me to share something about the audio for tomorrow? I actually already have. I released a teaser on my YouTube if you want to go check that out. Sorry. I'm just joshing you. I did release a teaser if you want to go check that out. That's pretty cool. It's heavily inspired by Nightmare on Elm Street, except my character doesn't look like he got burned, you know? Not enough. I'll make sure of it. I'll make sure of it. Let's see. Make sure of it. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to have doubts, but trust me, I would never let you feel this way again. I'll never have you question your self-worth. Not when I'm here to remind you every single day just how much you mean to me. Okay, scene transition. Rain starts to pour more on the windowsill. Sound effects, blah, blah, blah. Then we go to a scene transition. So one sec. You're still doubting yourself, aren't you? I can see it. I can feel it. But you don't have to worry. You're not alone in this. I'm here for you. And I'm never going anywhere. Don't say that. You don't get to doubt yourself that way. Sorry, I messed that up. Don't say that, please. You don't get to doubt yourself that way. I can see it. I messed up the line. That wasn't the line. I was reading the line above it. Ah, I got my brain. Okay, so let's try next one. Don't you dare say that. You don't get to doubt yourself like that, not with me. I know it's hard for you to believe, but you are worth everything in the world. You're worth so much. Do you think I would be here holding you like this if you weren't? I've been watching you for so long. I see everything. I see you. You don't realize it, do you? You're incredible. You're more than enough, and it kills me to see you like this, to see you hurting, doubting yourself, feeling like you're not worth it. I would do anything to take that pain away from you. You think you're replaceable? That's impossible. There's no one else like you. No one else could ever take your place. Not in my life, not anywhere. I won't let anyone ever even try. What? Oh, I'm sorry if I scared you. I can't stand hearing you talk like that. You mean so much to me, and it breaks my heart to hear you say those things. You don't see yourself the way I do. You don't realize how much power you have, how much I need you. You think you're not enough, but you're wrong. You're everything to me. You're the center of my world, of my universe. Every time you hurt, I feel it too. Every time you doubt yourself, it tears me apart. I love you more than anything, and nothing will ever change that. I felt like I overacted there. Ugh. This is kind of feeling myself for a moment. Okay. How long does it usually take to record? Voice lines are depends. If multiple VAs, then there's getting multiple recordings. My parts, if it's just an audio where it's just me and the listener, I try to shoot for an like, okay, just in general, here's a rule of thumb. I will shoot for an audio, at least nowadays, unless I have an idea, but I can't stretch it into a long enough audio. Sometimes I'll upload a 10-minute audio if I really like the idea, but I couldn't stretch it further. But most of the time, I like to stick somewhere between 15 and 20 minutes, maybe a little bit further, because I've seen some polls that show that a lot of viewers like an average of a 20-minute video. Nothing will ever change that. Disappointing. Darling, you could never disappoint me. Do you even hear yourself? Never. I don't care what you think about yourself. I know who you are. I know your heart, your soul. And that's all that matters to me. You don't have to prove anything to me. You don't have to be anything other than who you already are. Everything about you is enough. Your insecurities, your doubt, even your fears, they don't make you less. They make you human. And I love every single part of you. Especially the parts that you've tried to hide. Please, just let me love you. Let me take care of you. You don't have to keep fighting these thoughts alone. I'll fight them for you. I'll protect you from everything, including yourself. You don't have to worry anymore. I'll always be here. I'll always remind you of your worth, remind you that you are loved. You'll never have to doubt yourself again, not when I'm right by your side. It's okay if you don't believe it now. That's why I'm here. I'll keep telling you every day until you finally understand. I'll never stop loving you, and I will never,
let you feel like you're not enough, because you are. You are more than enough. And even if you never fully believe it, that's okay, because I believe it. And I'll keep showing you every single day how much you mean to me. You'll never have to feel insecure again. Not when I'm here for you. I love you. I love every single part of you, and I'll never let anyone or anything take that away from us. Okay, that's the end of another act, which means I gotta get to the transition. You're starting to understand, aren't you? Okay. Now we transition to another scene. You're starting to understand, aren't you? Little by little, you're starting to realize how much you mean to me. I can see it in your eyes. You're not fighting me as much anymore. You're letting yourself believe, and that's all I've ever wanted. I've always known how special you are. I've always seen what no one else could see. The way you move, the way you speak, the way you think. It's all so perfect. I don't care what you think about yourself because I know the truth, and the truth is, you are everything I've ever wanted. I know it's hard for you to believe. I know those thoughts still creep in, those bits of anxiety and depression. You're thinking to yourself that you're still not sure, or I don't think I deserve this. But I know you do. I know it's hard. Those thoughts have always been wrong. I'm going to make sure you never have to listen to them again. You're mine now, after all. You've always been mine, and no one else will ever make you feel like you're not enough. No one else will ever get to hurt you or make you doubt yourself, because I won't let them. I won't let anyone even near you. I know it's overwhelming. I know my kind of love is a lot. I know it can be strange. But that's because you're worth it. You're worth everything, and I'll never let anyone or anything take you from me. You're mine. I won't let anyone take you away from me. You don't have to worry about that, darling. Do you know why you could never disappoint me? Because I don't need you to be anything other than who you are right now. I don't care about perfection. I don't care about all the things you think you're lacking. To me, you're already everything I need. Everything I could ever want. Don't you see? Don't you I messed up the line. Ah, oh, damn it. Don't you? Okay, get back in that headspace. You're a psychopath. You're a creep and a weirdo. Okay. And get back in the headspace. You're obsessed. You're in love with this person, but they feel so sad. Well, how do you help them? Don't you see? You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to change anything about yourself. I love you exactly the way you are. I love every single little piece that falls into place. Your flaws, your doubts, your fears, they don't make you less. They make you you. And I wouldn't change a single thing about you. I watched you struggle for so long. But I always see the parts of you that no one else sees. The way your eyes light up when you're happy. The way you try to hide so much pain, masking it beneath a smile, even when it's tearing you apart inside. I see all of you. And I love every single part. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to have doubts. But that's why I'm here. I'll hold you through it all. I'll be there every time you doubt yourself, every time you feel like you're not enough. I will remind you of how special you truly are over and over again until you believe it. You're mine. You'll always be mine. No one else gets to love you. No one else gets to see the parts of you that I see. You belong to me. I'd never let anyone take you from me. You don't have to be afraid. You don't have to handle it all on your own. I'm here to protect you. I'll be the one to carry your doubts, your fears, your insecurities. You don't have to fight them anymore. I'll take care of every single one of them, always. That's it. Just let me take care of you. Let me love you. You don't have to fight anymore. I'll always be here, always. No one else will ever make you feel like you're not enough again. I will make sure of that.
I feel like I was very repetitive in this. Oh god, I need to think of better lines. I know that my kind of love, it can seem strange, psychopathic, crazy. People often think I'm strange. I know it feels overwhelming, but that's because no one else has ever loved you the way I do. No one has ever been willing to give you everything like I am. You're not used to this being someone's whole world, but you'll get used to it because this is how it was meant to be. How can you not see it? How can you still doubt yourself when I'm right here telling you how much I love you? How much I need you. You don't need anyone else's approval. You don't need to be good enough for anyone else but me. I'm the only one who matters, and to me, you're perfect. You always have been. I'll spend the rest of my life showing you just how much you mean to me. You'll never have to feel unwanted again. You'll never have to question your worth. Not when you have. Not when you have. I need have. When you have.
Question your worth.
I have to say this fast, okay.
Not when you have me to remind you every single day. You are enough. You've always been enough. You don't have to be anything more than anything.
I messed up that line again. Okay.
Okay. Not when you have me to remind you every single day. You are enough. You've always been enough. You don't have to be anything more than what you are right now. I don't need you to change. I don't need you to be perfect. I just need you. Every time you doubt yourself, you feel like you're nothing, like you're not enough. But you are. You're starting to believe me, aren't you? You see what I see. You're starting to realize that you don't need anyone else, that you don't need to keep questioning your worth. That in my eyes, you are truly perfect. You are truly amazing. You could never fail me. Do you hear me? Never. You don't have to worry about being perfect. You don't have to worry about being what others want you to be. You are enough just as you are, and you always have been enough. You belong to me, and I belong to you. Nothing can ever change that. Nothing will ever come between us. I know it's a lot. I know it's hard to accept that someone could love you this much, but it's real. My love for you is real, and I'll spend the rest of my life proving that to you. You'll never have to doubt yourself again, not when you have me. You don't have to give me anything. Just being with you is enough for me. Just having you in my life is all I've ever wanted. I don't care about anything else. You're everything to me. That's it. It's okay. Just trust me. You don't have to worry anymore. I'll always be here. Darling, you're mine now. And nothing will ever take you away from me.
Okay, and then we'll fade out with some rain in the background. Maybe some dramatic music that slowly turns psychopathic as the audio continues. Let's see, then we gotta fill in an outro, so give me 1 sec. Why, hello there. My name is the Man of Culture. If you like this video, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Consider donating, as it funds the channel and everything that I do, and it's overall very helpful, and it will help fund future projects, including my my new transition into our new era of the channel, Fable Frequencies. I will be rebranding the channel. I hope you're looking forward to that. Also, I want to give a oh wait, sorry. Make sure to go check out my Twitter if you want to stay up to date on what's going on. Check out my Patreon if you want spicy content and you want to support the channel. And finally, I want to give a big shout out to our loyal Tier 3 Patreon subscribers. Thank you to Alistor, Red King's Night Grey, Hybrid Sisters, Star, Espersen, and Ace Cries. You all have been such good, loyal listeners. Goodbye, sweetheart. Alright, that's the outro recorded. Got it. So after editing in sound effects, this thing should be around 22, maybe 23 minutes long. Do I have a favorite character to play? I really enjoyed playing the one that's coming out tomorrow. I had so much fun. It was just like really a good time. You know, whatever I'm interested in at the time. I've actually been thinking about doing a Warhammer audio just for me because I thought it'd be interesting. Warhammer, Death Krieg, you know. But either way, I thought that might be an interesting idea. All right, guys. I just need to export this now. This one will be labeled as Yandere X. Yandere X Sad Listener. Let me make sure they're all in my files. Yandere X Sad Listener, Vincent Robot Lines, Demon X Angel Voice Lines. Perfect. Camp Slasher Voice Lines. Perfect. All right. Okay, we got those out of the way. I think we can head back to the chatting section now. Man, that was a pretty good session. We got 3 videos done. That is a week's worth of audios. So, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys like this. This was pretty fun. Got to chill, relax, you know, do some psychopathic things. We might do this again. Did you guys particularly like this kind of stuff? It's been hard to find out what you guys want me to stream because when I do a poll, I can only put a few options, you know? Don't worry, I know the audio sounds weird when it's just me speaking, but once I add sound effects, I fixed the audio itself, and I add background noise and stuff like that, it'll sound like very immersive. You're amazed by how much goes into audio. This is just the recording process. Editing takes way longer, especially for me, who I don't just edit the voice, I edit the sound effects. Like I put the sound effects in and I'll edit like the sound effects themselves individually. Oh man. I think we've been streaming for like what, close to 3 hours. I think we are good to call it a night. All right, everybody. If you like this and you want to support the channel and you also want to support the future rebranding, which I've been putting a lot of art and stuff, consider commenting, liking, and subscribing. Consider donating through super chat or maybe what's it called, gifting membership subs. Either way, check out my Patreon for spicy content. If you also, because the proceeds from that will also be go towards the project, and check out my Twitter if you want to stay up to date on what's going on. And yeah, I wish you guys the best, and I hope every single one of you has a great day. Good night, sweetheart.